my name is Ana Georgina Jimenez Corona, and I'm going to explain you what this project is all about. First of all, we were looking to do a project in the Hospital del Niño Poblano, but we find out that they needed to have a lot of permissions and it's a lot of paperwork. After that project, Arlet came up with the idea to help this association called Comamos y Crezcamos Juntos. The goal of this association is to give them food after the school. What does this mean? That the kids arrive to this association of this place after school, and the people there provide them with meals, which is very good for them because these kids grow in a very violent place. Let's just remember that this association is located in Prados Agua Azul, and the other one association is located in the south of Puebla. The goal of this association, like I said before, is to provide meals to these kids in the afternoon. They only have to pay 10 pesos, and before they pay, they have this studio or this diagnosis to see the social economic level that they are in. The parents of these kids are live in a very low condition. That's why it's good for this association to help these kids. Now, our goal of this project is to help them with the homework in the afternoon. What does that mean? That these kids need the support of professionals in the afternoon in order to maintain a grade in the school. Let's just remember that we're talking about little kids between ages 6 and 11 years old. Now, this association, like I said before, provides meal to them, and besides helping them with the meals, they help them with the homework as well. The goal of our project is to help them to do the homework in the afternoons, and sometimes maybe we are thinking to give them some English classes, which they needed too. Now, another goal that we have is to have these kids get more confident in order to succeed in this very violent place where they live in. Now, how this association works? Well, this association has helps from sponsors. These sponsors donate canned food, they donated clothing, they do bazaars to help them to collect money to help these kids. They have these sponsors which actually are looking for more help in order to bring money to this association. Now, in order for us to succeed in this project, we also need to find out some sponsors to help us with this project. And we are looking forward to work with some institutions that are welcome, and they are looking forward to work with us in order to provide with recycling material that we have from our institutions that we work in. Now, first of all, we are planning to do an evaluation at the beginning of the project to measure how the kids are going. How we are going to do this by having some exams at the beginning, some basic exams, and these exams are going to be in English, Spanish, maybe in math, and maybe in another subject that they need. After we have this diagnosis, we are going to sit down and we are going to realize which is appropriate method to use with these kids. We're talking about, again, like I said before, between 7 and 11 years old. So we had to cover some of their needs that they have. Now, the time that we are going to planning to do this project is going to be in the afternoons. That's why my classmates and myself are going to be there in the afternoons every other day or maybe every day. I know it's far, but we're going to try to make the effort to actually go to this place and help these kids because they need it. The place that we are thinking to work in is in Prados Agua Azul. This association of this place that we are going to develop the project is a little bit bigger than the other one, which is located in the south of the state. Why we choosing this? Because I think it's closer for many of us to go there and travel, and it's more easy for us to get there than on the other place. This place has around an estimate of 200 kids in the afternoons. I'm not sure about the quantity of the kids, but they have many of them. and they really need the help in the afternoons. We are planning to have this studio about a budget to see how much we're going to spend or how much they're going to how much we're going to spend basically. Now, like I said before, I say how the sponsors they give us some foods, and now the project is going to start in January and is going to last 6 months until July. At the end of this project, we are planning to have another evaluation to see if we were able to accomplish our goals. This is by having another diagnosis test with the kids that we were working on, and to see if they actually improve in any skills that I mentioned before. Now, we are planning our budget, or the cost of this project is an estimated between 6,000 pesos for the 6 months. Maybe could be more or it could be less, depends on how we're going to develop this project. It's easy for us to say that we are going to do this and we're going to do that and the goals that we have, but at the end I think that with the time and the effort that we can do to make this project be better for the kids will show us on the road how we're going to develop it. I think it's important for each of us to give them what we have, what we know as a teachers, because these kids, let's just remember that they live in a very special place, in a special place, in a very low income area, and they need the support sometimes from another people because they don't find the support at home. It's important to remember that for us, maybe it's a simple project that we're going to develop from school, but at the end, I think we are going to have more than just a simple project. We're going to see the faces of these kids being happy and be grateful that we are there to help them for. Thank you and have a good night.